Hello, everyone. You know what? We're watching What's Cracking with Patrick McCracken. We're talking about college football today. What are you thinking? Ooh, how was it a weekend? Was it a good weekend? Because it was a lot of college football. I loved it because I watched Saturday mostly college football. That was my favorite part. Nebraska won. And then Sunday, we had a crazy good game on Sunday night. That was crazy good. Well, let's talk about college football games. The preview of this week, first week of the football. That was crazy good. But you know what? We got Missouri won, Colorado won barely. I was really close to them winning or losing, and that wasn't a really crazy high up team. But I don't know. Let's see how they're good. But let's talk about other stuff. Kansas won. Utah won. Not really good teams. Oklahoma won. Let's see how that goes this year. This year I don't know. Let's see. Oh, I got whoa. Um, the Georgia and Clemson game. That was surprising. Do you think Clemson should do transfer portal? We'll talk about that later, but let's talk about the games first. Preview of the games. Georgia, Clemson. That was not a good game for Clemson. It was in Atlanta, not in their stadium, but I just don't feel like Clemson can do it without having more. They were just out of sync. Maybe their first game. Let's just see how it goes. But this didn't look like they were really good. They looked like they were too young, or maybe because they don't do any transfers. They get them out of high school and they train them up and play, or they have good freshmen and play. Means they had to have 5 stars and stuff, and pay them a lot of money. I just don't think they can. And Penn State game, that was a little rain out, but they still played the whole game. Penn State looked good. They were saying, oh, they're not that good. I think they're good. Let's just see how they play against Ohio State and all the other teams. But that's the see how it goes. Get better and better and be good. And Big 12 is not going to be that good this year. If that team loses like that a little bit, maybe. Let's see. Iowa won. That's not surprising, but Tennessee won. Oklahoma State won. I'm not really care about. Texas looked really good against Colorado State. But Colorado State's going to beat Colorado. Ha 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 ha. Kansas State won. Alabama looked good with their new coach and stuff. They look good. Let's just see how they play against good teams. How the frustration gets into them. Michigan did good. They play Texas next week. Let's see how that goes. That could be a challenge for Michigan because they only won Fresno State by 10 points. I don't know. They just didn't play good. Maybe it just depends on what time they put their second string in. And I think for me that's what it should. It's more the score at the end don't matter. It just depends on what snore when they put the second string in. Maybe they don't have that good a strength string. And I think that's what I think. Oregon did really good against Idaho. Oregon's really good. Let's see how they do good in Big Ten. That's gonna be fun. Big Ten's gonna be really good this year. You have Oregon, you have USC. You have a lot of good teams this year. And USC looked really good against LSU. It wasn't a home game for both of them, but it was kind of a neutral site, but closer for. It was in Nevada. It was in. It was closer for. It's closer for USC, but That game was good. Looks they have two of them set out for maybe 2 years, and they had their USC quarterback was number one pick. LSU quarterback was number two pick. Uh, I feel like USC's getting better. Last year they had a really bad defense and a decent offense. There are a lot of people say, "Oh, he's good." Williams was really good. Yeah, he was good, but then he was really bad a lot of times too. He might be good in the NFL. Let's see how he's gonna play with the Bears. We'll see how that goes. But LSU had their defense. USC defense really did good. I felt that was really good. Um, LSU just played a lot of. They had a lot of mistakes that happened to make mistakes that made USC played not played better, but made mistakes to get them better on their offense. Like prove their offense better. And they had a lot of mistakes, and then their offense was just, and they were good for, I think, they could easily improve a little bit better, and that's a good part. That means they're proving really good, and we'll see how that goes. And then yesterday's game. Oh, that was yesterday's. It was. Oh, I missed one game. Was Saturday night was Notre Dame and TCU. Notre Dame's quarterback was from Duke, transferred to Notre Dame from Duke, and Duke's head coach last year is a Texas A&M coach, and that was a good game. That came down to the wire. Notre Dame won it. They don't look for good for Notre Dame if they didn't win it because they don't have a really good schedule this year. Not they have a good schedule. They don't have any high ranked schedules. If they lose any close games, or that's not good for them. Well, because they have a lot. There's sometimes when you don't have a conference and they don't. I think they need to start doing it, but they're not that smart really anymore. But there's a private school and it's different. I feel like they did really good. The offense. I didn't watch it too much. That was kind of get boring. I was tired. You know how it is on the weekends. You kind of get tired, or it's hard to stay up for the late games some days, and because you have all day games, 11 a.m. till 10 o'clock at night. You have a lot. You're busy. There's a game on tonight. I don't know if you're gonna watch it because Florida State just lost the 0 week, and Florida State should bounce back, but I don't know. No, it'll be a really good game to watch. And it's late game. I had to go work the next day. It's like I don't really care. Next week's gonna be really good. Some really good teams gonna play. Let's see how it goes. You know, that's just how a lot of stuff goes anymore. Okay, when you talk about LSU's, are they out of the playoffs after the loss against USC? No, they're not. They have a hard schedule. They can still win the SEC, and they just need to get better. And that's good, because the playoffs, if you just lose one game, it's not like a big deal. It's the first game of the season. But because now SEC and Big Ten have a lot of teams under, means it's hard to win win their conference. Means this could be a head-on-head game. Means USC wins. That could be a bad thing, and I just watched that. Yeah, I'm like, that's not good. Some of these games, that's the one reason why these a lot of people are going to schedule their games differently. But then there's a good thing if you win. If you lose, it's not bad, not good, but gets you to play better at the end of the season. And this season do matter too much. Um, but I think LSU did really good. They hurt their, but they were not that bad. It's kind of funny that Notre Dame's coach, that was Notre Dame's coach, who's LSU's coach now. What are you thinking? Do you think he's a good coach, or left a good program to? Well, let's just see. I usually don't know anymore. Um, let's just see how it goes. You know what our third topic is? Do you think Colorado Demo? Uh, oh no, okay, I got a different one. Do you think Clemson, uh, uh, Demo Sweeney can do without those transfer portals? Do not transfer. Get transfer portals. People play on their team. I don't. I think he won like a lot of years ago. That was long ago. That was before all this transfer portal, and I think he just like a lot of people on cell phones or technology. They don't like it. They don't like it. But some people just do not adapt with technology, and with with that's your job. It's a little different than a normal person. They don't have to do. I don't care about the smartphones and all that fun stuff, but it's a little different. It's about the same because there's a lot of people like I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to do this. And your life is different, really different, and not that good. Technology is good and the technology is bad. But what I'm saying is, some people adapt differently when some new like transfer portals come around. It was already before, but now there's more money, and now they're just people are really transferring a lot right now, and he's not adapting to a lot of people do anymore. Like Nebraska transfer portal like a lot, but like it's like Colorado, they do a lot because they need it. They don't have many good players. That he's trying to start a program in 2 years, and putting Dabo. He's been playing. He's been coaching for a while. Maybe his way is not the best way every single time. Maybe it's like people saying about Smart. He's trying to make a culture um, without too much transfer portals, but you kind of have to have a balance. You guys still do transfer portals. They still do. But you don't need to have transfer portals like a lot like Colorado is right now. You can just do a little bit that say what we need really get better at. Where it's a leader, I need a leader more than talent. I need a leader that's good still, that still play, but can lead the team more. Like being a more of a leader than a really good, crazy good player. You don't need to do all that, but he needs to adapt a little bit. But he's slowly adapting, and maybe it hurts his team because he got blowed out against Georgia, and you kind of have to compete with that. I don't know if they did really good. I think they're going to go really down because I think they got slaughtered. And it wasn't a home game. It means what's happening? It was loud. Okay, now I'm going to talk about Prime. I don't know his last name. I just know his Prime Sanders, the coach. You think his team can go make the get to the playoffs this year? Definitely no. They about lost to a team that's they're good in I think they're Division 1, but they're really low in Division or I think that they're FBS. They're not like Division 1. They're a kind of a lower team. They get paid to play against harder teams, and they about lost. They only won by touchdown. Yeah, touchdown, and they about lost. No. Yeah, I can play against Georgia. Those teams. No, you can't do it. No. they're not good enough. And yeah, Hunter's really good. They have his son's really good. But their line is horrible. Their defense is okay. Um, better than last year, but not crazy good when you're playing against a team that can just bulldozer run around at your face and stuff. And I just don't know if they can do it. They play Nebraska next week. No, they're going to lose by a lot. I think so. Nebraska looks good. I'm a Nebraska fan. That's the only why I'm saying it. But if I'm not a Nebraska fan, I think they're not that good. Hunter is playing both ways. That is prizing. But he's doing good for it. But you have 13 weeks to do that. Can you do it for 13 weeks? That was happening last year. They did four good games and then they just went downhill with people getting hurt. That makes a difference. But they don't have enough good players to do it. And I don't think the coach is good too. I always don't like how he coaches. I don't like how he's trying to do media. And when you talk about one thing about him is he put that on whole media. Everyone can see it. Like I can see it. I'm a media, but ESPN got it. Why didn't you tell that person I don't want to answer you or ignore him that he told about I don't want to answer I'm not going to answer anything about this one person. I don't know the person. I can't remember the names, but because I didn't put this on there, but there's a lot of stuff I remember. And the fun thing is he's trying to do his way, and sometimes it's not bad, but so somebody talk about a reason why he did it, but I just don't. For me, they may be good culture, but then just depends on what his guys see it, and can you just ignore it? God, you don't need to post a whole media saying I'm not want to talk to this person. Don't need to be a bully about it. God, this person have a living now. Now you're gonna get other people trying to do this to you. Do you want that or just ignore it and I can't do anything about it? Ignore it. I don't care. Or tell him in person. Or he can't do it. Or telling the coach tell someone else, tell him that and don't put it on media. Maybe he put it out and it means that's his responsibility. He's trying to be ruthless. We don't know what's the reason. That's the problem. We don't know the reason. They won't say on the reason. It will just say blah 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 on the media. They won't say much because you don't give his real opinion because Colorado don't want his opinion. That's what I think. But I don't know. You know what? Funniest thing ever? I put this on, should be on Pro, and should be on, whoopsies, I did something wrong. That's just how I am. I'm have so stuff on my mind. I do college and NFL differently, just because I like to talk more on stuff than just little, because I do about maybe once a while I don't do it much times, because that's how I am. When you talk about Nebraska quarterback, do you think he is like Patrick Mahomes? I think he is. He looks like him, and it's flip, like he do off balance throws, and he's just so good. That's first season. That's the first game. We didn't play that crazy good team, but he wasn't doing good in the beginning. Hey, we have a new team, second year of coach, trying to figure stuff out, and then second quarter we just smoked them. We played a little bit in the second half, but then nope. We're having second string coming in. Really good. I think we really did good. Nebraska's going to be a really good year. My next one is say, is Nebraska going to have a good year? Definitely. He is going to have a good year. And I think we'll be good. We have a hard conference, hard schedule, hard everything. But if those teams that we play on away games and we get it. For me, if we don't play crazy bad and we barely lose, I like that better than having a blowout game. I don't care if we win all the games. I still want to get in a Super Bowl, not a Super Bowl, a bowl game. I don't know if bowl games really count anymore. But I'm hoping our Dylan Maru or something like that stay for one more season or two more seasons and get really good. Because do you want to get a lot of money on a quarterback? Or, I don't know. Finley, I think he needs to get proof on his stuff more, and we have him more. We can get him really good. And you know what? We can be really good. And for me, I think Matt Rhule is doing really good for what he's doing right now. His second season every year, his team's Baylor he was really good and Temple he was good. Second he did really good. He knows how to coach. He knows how to do stuff. Our offense was playing really good. I think we're easily going to beat Colorado. 100%. I think it's going to be a blowout. If we play good, that we play against that last team. And I don't feel like maybe they don't have a like whole talented, but our defense is better than the other team that Colorado play against. And our defense is much better than them. And our offense is getting better than them. Better than their defense. And if we shoot out, we might lose, but maybe not. I don't feel like it's going to be a shootout because I think our defense can hold them. So we'll have more pressure on them and get him knocked down. They won't run. They're not good at running. It means it'll just be passing all the time. And we can run the ball. We're good at running the ball. And we're good at passing the ball. We got good wide receivers. We just need to get better at it. But, come on. We can do it. Okay. This is college. I want to talk a little about this one NFL thing I forgot to put on NFL. And a lot of people not know, but this is a little bit NFL. Josh Allen's overrated. No, he's not. He was really good when he was in college. He was really good in NFL right now. He's not overrated. He just got unlucky against Kansas City games. Unlucky. Like, his team is not good. He is not good. He is good, but his team, I got 13 seconds. And that's what they're saying. 13 seconds. 13 seconds. How you lose against that? You got to score a touchdown in 13 seconds. Kansas City wins. How? No. No. They, not his fault all the time. Can someone else throw it? He throws it to Diggs, and can he get a touchdown? And it's a good pass. Can he get a touchdown? No. The line can't do it. The running back, they can't run a lot of times at that time when they were really good. They couldn't run. They were only a passing team. And can their defense stop them when they had 13 seconds? No. That was my little NFL. Didn't talk too much, but I talked enough to see my side of the story. Okay? You know what? Like and subscribe. Just enjoy football. College. I know this is college. Enjoy college. Next week, it's going to be a good game. Michigan and Texas. That'll be a good game. Colorado and Nebraska. Crazy good game. There's going to be a good game next week. Have fun watching football. Football is life. Or mostly, sports is life. You know what? I didn't talk about volleyball once, but we'll talk another time.